So we're at a restaurant right now, and I'll tell you why it's so, like, it's really nice for me to be able to vlog here because they don't have music, and like they do have some music playing in the background that's Indonesian music, but something tells me Indonesian music is not copyrighted because it's like, it's just people like clanking.
She's gonna totally make fun of Indonesian or Balinese music right now. Go for it.
It's just people like clanking. It's not music, but anyways.
Keep going. I'm gonna pull out the music so I can show you.
Yeah, but if you pull it from YouTube, then it'll be copyrighted.
Nope. No, I have it. I have it on my phone.
So we go to so many cool restaurants that I can't film because of the copyright stuff. And it's like, yeah, I could film it and put other sounds on it, but I don't have the patience for that. So there's everything is just gorgeous. And so this place actually happens to be like pretty good prices. We each got like a lot of food. We each ordered a lot of food. And we eat it. Oh wow, thanks. That's a dragon? Oh, that's a watermelon juice. Thank you so much. A watermelon juice and dragon fruit.
So that's what it looks like, or that's what it sounds like.
Oh yeah, that's the music. Do you enjoy it?
Do I enjoy it?
Do you enjoy it? I actually weirdly enjoy it. I weirdly enjoy it. Sometimes I weirdly, really do not enjoy it.
Yeah.
It really depends, actually. Yeah, that, I know, that, the one that, your video from that day.
You were not having a good time that day.
I was not enjoying it. It was so loud. And it was just like, bang, 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 bang.
It kind of sounds like when you buy your kids a drum set for Christmas.
And they just bang it nonstop with no rhythm.
But at the same time, it's also kind of comforting. Like, it's music, but it's not like music in the way that we're used to. Like, you know, and when you hear it off in the distance when you're trying to sleep or something, or like, you know, you're just like out walking around, it's kind of nice. But when it's in your face, you know, it could be overwhelming.
Yeah. If you're having a bad day already, and then someone plays it for you. If you're having a bad day already, and someone's like, let me play Indonesian music for you.
It can be a little stressful. Alright, so I don't know if you can see it. Dragon fruit juice and
watermelon juice. Yeah, I'm enjoying your juices. Babe, so our frame of reference for US prices at this point is like
shot.
Yeah.
It's gone, obliterated. Like, I can't even think in US prices anymore.
Yeah, like we went to Dallas a couple weeks ago. We went to Dallas and it cost, how much was it for that dragon fruit? It was like $9. $8.87.
$8 for a dragon fruit.
Yeah, that single tiny little dragon fruit.
And it wasn't very good.
Yeah, it didn't taste like anything.
And we spent $40 on tacos, right?
Yeah.
$40 on tacos.
Yeah, $40 on tacos at Rusty's, which is supposed to be cheaper than other places in Dallas. I don't know how much other taco places in Dallas are costing right now.
So a meal here typically costs $7 for the both of us, like, and we're kind of splurging, right?
Yeah, we've been splurging here. We've been going to the nicest, the fanciest restaurants. Am I fat? I feel like I gained weight. Yeah.
No, baby, you're not fat.
Look at my cheeks.
Not even. It's lighting. You're not fat. You were like the opposite of fat.
You're not fat either.
No, I wish I was a little bit more fat.
I think you're not skinny. I think you think that you're too skinny, but you're not.
you know, so you guys might know, but I got sick for like 7 months, and I'm still kind of recovering. And I lost like a bunch of weight. I went from like between 226 and 230, like down to like 206.
Yeah, you want it to be like how much?
226 is my ideal weight.
226? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you can get it back with like muscles.
Yeah, but I don't have any at the moment. So
you have really big abs.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's true.
But we got spring rolls and
we got spring rolls. We got black rice pudding.
And we got
pumpkin soup.
Yep.
Got tuna steak.
Tuna steak.
That was a special.
Yeah.
That was the most expensive thing on the menu.
Pardes used to
$3.
make us tuna steak in Tulum. We used to walk up to Shirdawi, or ride our bikes up to Shirdawi.
Babe, the most expensive thing on the menu is $3, by the way.
Nice. And then we used to come back, and she would get out the pan, get on the stove, and grill us up a couple of steaks.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Thank you so much. The spring rolls.
The spring rolls. Nothing special. I'm gonna drop Pardes' phone right in the ketchup.
Enjoy. Just like dip it in there and eat it like that.
You should. Careful, it's gonna be hot. Yeah, it's hot.
So I was just. Is it weird that you're on my vlog?
Okay.
Like this? I was just looking at my old videos, my vlogs, and they're just so nice. I love it. I love that I have my whole life documented for a few years now. I mean, it's not like my whole life, but there's a lot of it. Like, you know, I try to be real, and I love that even when I'm gone, like, AI could bring me back to life, basically, with, like, my vlogs, because there's just so much footage on there. And they're so funny. My old vlogs are so funny. And now you're part of it.
Mm-hmm.
You're in it.
I'm in it.
You're part of the legacy.
I am.
It's cool. You're very cool.
The spring rolls aren't the best.
They're not the best. That's what you get when you pay. How much do these cost? Like $1? When you pay $1 for spring rolls. Like, is it bad?
I wouldn't call it bad, but it's like overcooked.
Oh yeah, overcooked.
Yeah, overcooked.
Okay.
Just a little.
Interesting.
So we played chess today. I won. Right?
You did? Yeah. Andrew and I were getting really good at chess because I just feel like everywhere we go there's chess places. There's chess boards. Like, it's nice. I like it.
Yeah.
And you might sell chess boards.
Possibly. So one of the things I have noticed about our games recently is that we're focusing on whittling each other's pieces down. Like it becomes a game of like taking out each piece. Like I don't think we're going directly for the king as much as we could be. Like the strategy just seems to be like kind of a piece by piece strategy.
Yeah.
So I had a pretty cool win earlier today. I put her in checkmate, but the satisfaction of it is kind of stolen by the fact that like there's hardly any pieces on the board. Like we decimated our armies in order to like get at each other.
Yeah, it just ends up with his king and queen against my king and queen, and then it just becomes like a whole dance of trying to get away from trying to get away from each other. I'm so excited for my food.
I think about like if we were to stream ourselves playing chess, like what that would look like. Like, because people would be commenting, and like would we read the comments? And if we were reading the comments, would it be cheating? Because they're gonna try to tell us where to move.
Oh, would we live stream it? I'll be live streaming.
I don't know. Depends. Twitch or YouTube Premiere. What would we?
Yeah, if we YouTube Premiere, we wouldn't be able to interact with the comments while they're happening.
Yeah. That might be the way to do it. I don't know.
Yeah. To live stream it, and then we'd have to have a really good internet connection whenever we play.
Oh yeah. But we normally play in like some random cafe.
Yeah. We'd have to have a really good internet connection, and it would have to be at 8 a.m. is the best time. 8 a.m. is the best time. Because 8 a.m. for us is 6 p.m. Dallas time. So that's like the best time. That's like when everyone is coming out from work. Like, it's like 4 p.m. LA time. 6 p.m. Dallas time, 7 p.m. New York time. Yeah. That's like when people are getting out of work and they're watching YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. The morning is not bad. Like you have like a whole big chunk of the morning that people are still awake in the States.
Yeah, it's quite annoying. Like I have to call my bank and get my another card sent out, and
you have to reach them during business hours. That's
and
annoying.
I keep dragging my feet. I mean to do it at night, but by the time night rolls around, I'm really tired and I just want to go to sleep. I don't want to like sit on hold with the bank for half an hour, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's kind of like the dilemma of if you have a job. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Pumpkin soup. I'm curious how it will taste.
Here. Show them pumpkin soup.
Oh yeah. Everyone mine.
Pumpkins.
You can also, this one, because this is timestamped, so this one will let you do, it will let you like do that. It's rolling.
Pumpkin soup. And Pardes. And a dark street.
And the rooster in the background. Yeah, that's our... So, you like it?
Yeah, it's good. Definitely tastes like pumpkin soup.
It's really good. I like it. It's really good. I love this.
Actually, that's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want my bread? What was it? What were we talking about?
Times.
Yeah.
Time difference.
Yeah, that's Yeah, it's kind of like when you're, okay, so it's like in the morning for us, people are still awake in the States, but it's after business hours for them, so it's really hard for us to reach people during their business hours. It's like it's hard to reach the bank during business hours. So it's like, I feel like it's kind of like the dilemma of people that work, have like 9 to 5 jobs, and then you have to go to the doctor, or you have to like call the bank or whatever, but you can only do it during business hours, which is when you're working. So like when are you supposed to do it? Like if you can only go to the bank, or like Capital One's pretty good with, I think big, yeah. But if you can only do it during business hours, then what are you supposed to do? Take off from work? I remember having a 9 to 5 job. It was so annoying because my boss, there was this one job where my boss was like very, very cognizant of like no texting or using your phone during work hours, which is like, looking back, like what was that, like a kindergarten or something? But like no using your phone. But there were things like from my house, stuff that I had to do that can only be done during business hours, like calling people, answering phone calls, whatever. You can only do it during business hours. So what am I supposed to do? Take off from work? Do you feel like you had that?
There was a game development studio I worked at that they didn't let us have internet on the work machines. There's no internet access. So if you wanted internet to do research or something, for like get some reference for something you were working on, there was one kiosk in the office that had internet, and people would have to take turns going to this kiosk and doing their research for whatever they were working on.
Interesting.
But this was in 2000, like 2003, something like that.
Wow. 21 years ago.
Ugh. Oof. This pumpkin soup is really, really good.
So good. I really like it.
Yeah.
What? Pepper? What's the best food you've ever had?
I don't know.
Which places that we've been to had really good food? What are like some like memorable restaurants?
Oh, Magic Cafe. In Bogota, there's a restaurant called Devachan Magic Cafe.
Yeah. It is insane. Like, if you drink alcohol, their drinks are nuts. Like they mix all kinds of alcohol together to make these crazy cocktails, and like they have a drink, like their signature drink called like the Devachan drink or something. It's basically like 6 types of alcohol, 5 or 6. Like it's tequila. It was like tequila and vodka and vermouth and like wine and gin. Like it was just like, and maybe rum. Like I don't remember. It was just like 6, 5 or 6.
They worked, right? I mean, they tasted good.
Oh, and beer. I remember there was beer in that one too. It tasted crazy to me. I mean, if you have one of those, you're dead for the week. Literally one.
They were very strong drinks. Like,
very strong.
And they were big. They were just these huge drinks.
And they were cheap.
Yeah.
Like one of those drinks was like $2 maybe.
Yeah, 2, and you were definitely kind of like set for the night.
Yeah.
And that's the place where they had a screen on the wall, and they had a projector, and they would show like music videos, and they would show like old 90s stuff. They would show like Latin stuff, and then they would also like show Shakira, like a lot of Shakira music videos.
Yeah.
And that was a lot of fun.
And Becky G.
Becky G.
That place was so much fun. And
I think they played like Ace of Base sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like Spice Girls.
Yeah, Spice Girls. Yeah.
Like 90s music. That place was a lot of fun.
It was super colorful. They had the back section where they just had cushions on the floor, kind of like, you know, Arabic style, kind of like sit on the floor, and really low tables, and
It was really pretty.
yeah, and everybody would sit back there, and they had tables up front.
Bogota's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a cool city.
Yeah.
You just gotta know where to look. Like, you can get into Bogota and like get a bad impression of it, just surface level. You really have to spend a minute like looking around.
Or you could think that Bogota's really expensive because like that place was cheap, but like, and it was really cool, but like that was where locals hung out, that place. Like
Yeah.
I never saw any expats at Devachan.
Yeah, not really. I mean, maybe a couple times.
They treated us like VIP.
They did, actually. So, I think about, like, I was thinking about this today because I went back and did a bunch of reviews, restaurants in Bogota. And I was thinking, like, what if we just, like, sat and reviewed, like, each restaurant that we remember?
Yeah.
So that's, like, content. Like, you know how many good restaurants that are very reviewable?
Yeah.
We just talk about what we remember, what we had.
Yeah.
Do you ever get bored?
Yeah. That's exposure. If you write a really, really good review, if I write a really, really, really good review, then someone might see it and then want to watch my YouTube channel. And then I'll get more views.
So, let's talk about the elephant in the room.
What?
How atrocious this lighting is.
It's not as atrocious as lighting in Mexico.
That's very true. It's more fluorescent than the stuff, but yeah.
Like those restaurants in Mexico that are like a bright white light.
Yeah. Yeah, we did notice we were looking at pictures recently in Mexico, and like people's homes, they just like to use fluorescent lighting, and then like everything's kind of like marble or like really smooth bare walls, and like that light just bounces around, and
It's not pretty.
it's not photographable. It washes everything out. Like, you could have amazing photos and like they just won't look good because they're just washed out with that fluorescent.
Yeah.
Kind of like fluorescent ambience almost.
Yeah. And like the floors are like tile or cement. Like everything just looks washed out.
Yeah.
And like the chairs are like plastic.
Yeah.
Like here, it's possible for things to look good still, even if you don't put a lot of effort, because like this stuff are still made of natural products. Like in our place, there's that ugly fluorescent light.
Yeah. No, those in our room currently, there's like these bare light bulbs. There's like 2 of them in our room,
Yeah.
and like there's just no good lighting. Like,
Yeah. So like but it still looks better because there's like tall ceilings.
it helps a little bit. Yeah.
And the chairs are like bamboo.
Yeah. Well, and there's sunlight comes in during the day.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
Yeah.
you can use natural lighting.
Yeah, there's a
But-
couple windows.
I've been tempted like to buy like some kind of like small like nightlight type of thing.
Yeah.
Like Mexico and here, because we've been some places where the lighting's just atrocious. Like I want to turn all lights off because they're so bad.
Yeah.
Oh, cookies are food.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Thank you. Wow. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Can I take this out?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
You want to do the honors?
Dig in? Oh. Of course. I know. I'm like, oh, like dig in. No, we have to first see what we're digging in. I think the lens.
It's dirty.
Yeah. There's our tuna steak. Do you like it?
It's overcooked.
Yeah, overcooked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tuna's not supposed to be this cooked, but it's okay. We'll give it a pass because it was $3. And the salad looks good. And there's lemons. What's the worst food you ever had? I already know.
What?
Mondongo.
What's mondongo?
Remember in Buenos Aires? The cow stomach?
That was pretty bad. Trite.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of mondongo. It's like
Bogota meat pie.
oh, Bogota meat pie. Yeah, that was, to be fair, that was not at a restaurant. That was my food. I put like everything that was in the fridge. I put it in a pot and cooked it for 24 hours. And I thought it would taste really good because it was slow cooked, but it was really gross. It was ground beef and carrots and potatoes.
Well, and normally you slow cook stuff and it's pretty good.
Yeah. So it was like kind of an experiment. Like, oh, this might be good too.
I'm actually a fan of Pardes' cooking.
Thank you. Yeah. It was so bad that we were actually both laughing a lot. Like, it was so bad that it was hilarious how bad it was.
I was actually looking at pictures today, and like pictures I took. And there's a bunch of pictures of meals you had prepared in that apartment in Bogota.
Yeah.
They all look pretty good. Also charcuterie plates that you used to make.
Oh, I loved those.
In Bogota, she made charcuterie plates. They were big, huge, giant charcuterie plates with all kinds of meats and cheeses and vegetables, and really good.
Remember, like, the brie cheese?
Brie?
Brie.
Uh-huh.
And Gouda. You liked Gouda.
Yeah.
So what's your overall review of Bali so far? Like 3 weeks and almost 3 weeks.
It's chill. It's pretty safe. Like, I'm not saying there's not crime here, but like, I don't think you're gonna find it in the middle of the day in a busy area. Like, I think you gotta try pretty hard to put yourself in danger here.
Yeah.
Everything's pretty relaxing. The driving is like absolutely nuts in Ubud. So if you're going places, you're gonna have to deal with traffic, and it can be stressful.
Yeah, the driving is crazy, and there's no street lights. Have you noticed that there's no street lights? Like, when we came here at night, the only reason I see anything in the street is because of my headlights.
Yeah.
And other people's headlights. There's no street lights and there's no traffic lights. Except I saw like maybe a few traffic lights on the way to Denpasar.
Ubud is more expensive, I think, than the rest of, than most of Bali.
Canggu is the most expensive.
Canggu.
Mm-hmm.
Which we're going to on Saturday.
Mm-hmm. I know that look.
Tuna steak is had better tuna steak.
I miss my tuna steak.
Her tuna steak is good.
My tuna steak in Tulum was so good.
She would sear it, and like the outside would be covered in like some sweet sauce and also the black poppy seeds.
Yeah.
And she'd sear it, and it'd be nice and kind of
black and white sesame seeds and seasoning.
It'd be seared on the outside, and it would be kind of pinkish on the inside, and just really fluffy. It was really good. You know.
Yeah, very tender. Not like these. This is like not bad, but it's just not.
It has the consistency of beef jerky.
Yeah.
So do with that information as you will.
My favorite thing. Honestly, my favorite thing, and I decided to take advantage of it more, but the spas here. There's so many spas. Mm-hmm. And they're so cheap because there's so many of them. Do you feel like your vertigo has gotten better?
My vertigo is clearing up. I don't have vertigo anymore. But
It's really amazing. I mean,
but I think I have a post-viral bacterial infection type of thing going on. Pretty drained every day.
yeah.
Kind of fatigued very easy. And by fatigued, I don't mean tired. I mean like somebody hits the stop button and everything just kind of shuts down. Yeah. And so the good thing about Bali is it's a relaxing place. So one of the things I need to do to heal is I need to learn to listen to my body and rest when it tells me to rest. And so it's easier to do it here. And it's just kind of the pace of life, you know? And so throughout the day, if I need to take a break, I'm able to. And one of the things I've noticed, if I don't try to push through, if I do take like an hour break and lay down, I'm able to go back to work again and actually do something with the day, you know. So even if, you know, I don't have my whole day, I have, you know, like 70% of it, 60% of it, but if I try to force myself, I'll get like 30% of my day, and then I just won't be able to function anymore. So resting is helping. It's
Also, like, you're able to be a lot smarter with your time. Because, like, I feel like when you're tired and you just push through, you're not making the best use of your time anyway. You're just because you're like making decisions with your time based on like a not functioning brain.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the forced breaks can be good. You know, I typically am not the type of person that really likes to take breaks, so I just like to do what I'm doing for like 12 or 16 hours. So this is good. This is a good change of pace for me. So in some ways, being sick really sucks. In other ways, like,
forces you to think smarter with your time.
yeah.
And that's like a really good precursor for entrepreneurship, because all business is finding the ways to make the most money with the least amount of time. Because time is really what you're selling at the end of the day. You know, your own time or other people's time.
Yeah.
To create products or whatever.
Right. What do you think?
They still need to bring the rice pudding.
Oh yeah. Do you wanna ask him?
Yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, that might be a dessert. Yeah.
Do you wanna ask him if he'll bring 2?
Oh, 2 rice puddings?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll ask them.
Okay.
Hi, sorry to bother you. Is it too late to ask for 2 rice puddings? Thanks so much.
Where's the flip thing? Oh,
The
right
top.
there.
Am I gonna get fat if I have a whole rice pudding?
Yes. You're gonna get thunder thighs. You're gonna get massive.
I don't want to get fat because
You have to choose rice pudding or get gigantic.
what time is it? I'm just thinking, like, if I have a rice pudding, maybe I could still go swimming. It's 8 p.m. So the club closes at 10. I can still go swimming.
We're going to a waterfall tomorrow.
But we're not gonna walk there, we're gonna take our bikes there.
Yeah, nice swim. Oh, they canceled your belly dance classes.
Yeah.
When are they gonna? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Sunday? Tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we just gotta get back before... What time? 5?
5 p.m.
Okay. Perfect. Alright.
Okay. Should we say goodbye before the rice pudding gets here?
For the rice pudding?
Yeah.
What do you think? 38 minutes.
No, it's fine. I'll fill it up. But, I mean...
I think people want to see rice pudding.
Yeah?
Yes, I do.
I get really like weird with if I'm having like too many carbs, because I feel like I get bloated so fast. Like I get fat really fast, and I just don't like it. I don't like being fat. And also, I feel like I've been tired a lot too. Still, like I'm still like, even though I'm doing workouts and stuff, it's just taking a while for my body to become strong. Like,
She was sick too.
yeah, I was sick too, and not as much as you, but I was sick.
She was pretty sick.
I think the reason why I wasn't as sick as you is because I'm much more expressive whenever there's stress, and a lot of these things I think are just how sick we got. I think a lot of it was symptoms of stress. Like, true, there was a virus, true, the water was whatever, but stress makes it worse, and I think I express my stress a lot more. You're not crying and complaining as much as I am, which means that your body's like internalizing it. It's gonna make you sicker.
Maybe.
Maybe you should scream and cry more often.
Maybe.
So, I went to that class on Friday, the core and glutes class, and my legs were shot. Like, I couldn't walk. It was really painful, actually. Like, my thigh really hurt. And then I was like, okay, then that's why I didn't go to the, yesterday I didn't go, also because we went to the doctor yesterday, but.
She got her IUD out.
Yeah, which is in that other video.
No.
Yeah. So.
So we're live.
Yeah, we're live. And
I'm good to go. She's good to go.
I'm actually not in pain at all. Like, I was expecting to be in pain. Like, I haven't taken any medications today. Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe tomorrow will be a workout day. I'm like, yeah. What do you think people are doing watching this video?
Eating Cheetos.
Eating Cheetos?
Eating Cheetos.
Yeah.
Or laying in bed, trying to go to sleep, and for some reason watching this.
Yeah, for some reason watching this while you're trying to go to sleep.
Yeah, go to sleep.
Go to sleep, yeah, go to sleep. Or driving.
You think driving?
Yeah, driving. Driving, trying to sleep.
I think procrastinating on studying for a test.
Yeah, procrastinating on studying.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I feel like I've watched so many of these videos, like when I was bored, or like, I don't know.
Or waking up in the morning and not wanting to get out of bed, so they sit on their phone and they look at their phone.
Wanting to see what everyone else is doing.
Yep.
Wanting to see what we're doing, what I'm doing, because it's my vlog. But maybe you're only watching because of Andrew. Maybe you're only watching because Andrew's in these videos.
So a bunch of people are watching while cuddling with their cat.
Yeah.
Or their dog.
Yeah.
Speaking of animals, we're actually very close to the monkeys.
Yeah. There's like a lot of monkeys. Yeah. You could actually, like, that guy who was driving those monkeys, you could do a lot with those monkeys. You can get them to do stuff. There's monkeys in the streets here. You can get them to do stuff. Andrew's skeptical because he doesn't want the monkeys, because the monkeys are very sophisticated here because there's a lot of tourists, so the monkeys know how, they know what they need to steal, basically. And they do it. They take your phone, they take your, like, money. They know what they need to steal from you in order to bribe you to get a banana or, like, food. Like, what do they like? They like bananas. They like chocolate. So, like, basically they'll steal your shit, and then they'll, like, offer it back to you in exchange for food.
Yes. Yes, they will.
Yeah, so...
So here's what I really think. I think that...
someone can start a monkey cartel.
No, I think giving monkeys chocolate, thinking that they're going to be, like, beholden to you is, like, a massive mistake. I don't think that's going to work.
Why?
Because I don't think they're, like, so brain dead that they're just, like...
No, they're smart.
They take it and then they move on.
No, it's like you are. Then every time they see you, they'll want to do what you say because you have chocolate.
No, I think they just take your chocolate. I think they figure out how to get your chocolate, not how to be given chocolate.
I see.
Yeah. Like, they know the strategy to force you to give them chocolate. They aren't worrying about the strategy on what they need to do so that you decide to give them chocolate.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, they're training you, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it's not the other way around.
So you're basically beholden to them because they know that they're popular. Like, they know people want to talk to them.
Yeah, they kind of know the score. So the challenge would be to break the mold as far as like being another pleb who just gives them chocolate and
How would you do
actually
that?
develop a relationship with the monkeys. They have to get to know you. Like, you just have to exist around those monkeys and be part of their daily routine.
What would a monkey in Ubud want from an expat?
I don't know. I think if they're curious about you,
Yeah.
like if they see something, like you're doing something, they're curious about it maybe. I don't know. I think it's really hard to impress the monkeys.
I know.
Yeah.
What if you have cool lights?
I don't know. Maybe.
Like cool, colorful lights, and you walk by them every day with these cool, colorful lights. Like, let's say there's like a group of monkeys that on that street, like with that monkey cafe.
Maybe. Oh, here comes something.
Oh, thank you so much. Whoa. Thanks.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I do please.
Wow.
That actually looks so good. I bet the monkeys would really like this.
Yeah. Yep.
Try it.
Oh. Whoa. I think I just saw you get a little fat just now after you took a bite.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Really good. It's really delicious. It's hot.
Oh, yeah. That is really good. That's very tasty.
What's in it? It's rice? What else?
There's like a cream, like a sweet cream on the top there.
I think there's like coconuts in here.
It's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, it's really good. So what if you walked by, what if they saw you with like bright, colorful lights and it was just interesting?
I don't know. I'd have to watch them more to figure it out.
Like,
I know nothing about monkeys. Like,
they got really excited. Like, I saw a group of monkeys. They were eating, and I got it on camera. I'll post it on Instagram. But there's a group of monkeys. They were eating like some kind of orange fruit. I couldn't tell, like papaya or something. So they're like sitting and eating fruits. And then all of a sudden, I just saw all of them running over to this guy. And the guy was giving them, like, food from a wrapper. So I think they like wrapped, like, chocolatey wafer stuff, maybe. Like, I think they get really excited. Like, even more than whatever they were eating.
I'm Googling what do monkeys like.
They're really cute. In the wild, they like fruits, vegetables.
Play fighting, chasing, and games. Games of
Ooh.
stealing from each other. So I bet if me and Pardes pretended like we were going back and forth and we were stealing something from each other and they were
yeah.
watching us have this interaction,
They might try to join in.
they might like that.
What would they want to steal? Like, let's say we're holding dolls. Something that's easy to grab, like dolls. And then, like, I just grab it from you in front of the monkeys. Like, we just grab it from each other.
Grooming. So if I sat down in front of you and you started like picking bugs out of my hair, then they might look at that and think that's weird.
Can we do that? Can we, like, do that in front of the monkeys?
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna have to do it in front of a bunch of people too.
That would be so funny. Cool, they love grapes. They love sweet things. I think they just like everything sweet. I want to get a pet.
Ever-changing toys and exercise equipment. They don't like boredom. Why do monkeys like hugs? Hugging diffuses the tension when two bands of monkeys meet.
I really think we're related to monkeys. Like, very closely. They're like little humans. They do hugs and like socializing and stuff. What do monkeys drink? It can mean they are stressed or aggressive when they're smiling at you.
Mm-hmm.
How do monkeys flirt? I want to see. Female capuchin monkeys throw rocks at their desired mates to communicate their readiness. Babe, should I throw rocks at you in front of the monkeys? That'd be so funny.
Do monkeys get jealous?
Monkeys show jealousy much like humans, or even physically hold their partner back from interacting with a stranger male. Wow, that's so interesting. Babe, do you think I've changed ever since we started doing this?
Doing what?
Expatriating?
Expatriating? Yeah. Absolutely.
How do you think I've changed?
I think you've gotten to know yourself better. I think you are emotionally self-aware and you have the tools to be able to regulate yourself and figure yourself out. Yeah.
How do you think you've changed?
Well, no. How do you think I've changed?
How do I think you've changed?
Yeah. It's really good, by the way.
Thank you. I made it myself. I don't know why I said thank you. I did not make it. I don't know.
She has made the rice pudding before, though.
I made rice pudding?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the white rice stuff. Yeah, the white rice.
Which I also liked.
It's so funny that I made you that. It's like Persian.
It's a big compliment if a Persian girl makes you rice pudding.
Yeah, because it's not like... People don't like it outside of Persians. Like, it's weird. It's like a weird food. So, anyways. How I think that you've changed, I think that you... I think that you just are less worried and stressed.
Yeah?
Like, your body is showing stress more, but I think it's just because it's able to. Like, you know when you're in so much shock, and I was talking about this earlier, like, you're in so much shock from, like, the chaos of everything that your body doesn't even know that it should be stressed because you're just in so much, like, turmoil that it's not even registering, and then it registers, and then you get sick, and you're like, oh, I'm sick now. But it's just a delayed reaction. How to make friends with chimps. That's what he's Googling. Yeah, I think...
How to make friends with a monkey. So stress. So just getting rid of it or learning how to deal with it, or what would you say?
the beginning, remember there were just nights when, a lot of nights that you just couldn't sleep and you would walk around the room pacing because you just couldn't sleep. And sometimes you were like, just really upset. Like, do you remember?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do. It's hard to sleep. It's like ruminating thoughts.
Yeah, ruminating thoughts.
The more I try to lay down and close my eyes, the worse they get. So, like pacing, keeping yourself busy, even if it's at night.
Yeah, pacing, like literally trying to get out of his mind. You were really and I think more like laid back. I feel like you're more laid back now, like less official. I don't know how else to say it. You're just more laid back. Like, you wear shorts now. You're wearing shorts right now.
Yeah. If I wasn't, it'd be very hot. There's two places where I've needed to absolutely wear shorts. One was here, the other one was Tulum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you didn't even have shorts in Colombia, remember?
Nope.
In San Andres, you had to roll up your pants.
Yep. Yeah.
And in Santa Marta. Yeah, the past couple years have changed quite a bit. But I think this is like my favorite part of it. I think this is my favorite part.
Yeah.
I mean, it is my favorite part. It's just the most chill part. Least amount of things to worry about. Like, sold my condo. Like, I think just from here, it's only just continued uphill. And the worst thing that can happen is someone from my vlogs decides to find us based on my vlogs, which should actually be kind of funny.
Mm-hmm. Don't do it.
Or you can do it, but then you have to deal with Andrew. Okay, sorry, I'm not... This isn't a challenge, but it's just because I told them the story of the stalker thing years ago. Yeah.
Well, hopefully that guy has his life a little bit more figured out now. So.
Yeah.
You gonna finish your ice cream?
Maybe. You want the rest?
Maybe.
Okay. I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys.
All right.
See you. Bye. Anything else you want to say?
Nope. Goodbye.
Okay. Goodbye. Bye, guys. I love you guys so much. Bye.